Hey folks, Quillykin here and welcome to Let's Try Pathogenetic. And I've got to tell you, I think someone's made a mistake on Steam. This game is way too freaking cheap. Not only is it incredibly fun to play, not only does it have like a really fascinating sort of intro cutscene over here, and all this cool coverage, it's graphically beautiful, the music is amazing. I really don't understand what's going on. This game is a sort of twin stick bullet hell shooter. It's in the vein of something like it's kind of like Binding of Isaac and Brotato and Vampire Survivors, but it also is the cell stage from Spore, which, as everyone knows, was the most amazing part of that game. Let's go and play and take a look. We've got a bunch of different characters that we can play with, although I've got very few unlocked. I have not played this very much. I gave it one go and I was like, nope, I'm making a video for this immediately. We'll play as a bacterium, standard disease with bilateral symmetry. We do have a few options. The helminth I have unlocked on a previous run, and there's this diatome over here for some co-op play, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, we'll go standard bacterium, and we could tweak ourselves a little bit. So again, if you've played Spore, this might look a little familiar. We're going to start with actually two. It's a little confusing because it looks like we got three of these, but we have two caustic secretors. But because of the bacterium, we have bilateral symmetry. So my one secretor over here, if I put it on the side, it gets copied on the other one, right? What I could do is I could take this front one and put it over here, and then I would have twice as many of the guns. And the damage is the same, so effectively doubling the damage. But is the angle as good? I don't know. Is the energy as good? I don't know. Also, it's worth noting that I have this entrant mitochondrion, the powerhouse of the cell. And in fact, this one here, when I start a room, it gives me overcharge 15 seconds. And you can see the little connections are such that this one is connecting to those two, but that is it. If I go and put this back in, then it's going to connect all three. This slot here, this organelle slot, does not link to the outside, so maybe it's better to put it here. Also love the feedback. So overcharge is a powered state that does different things depending on what it's connected to. These caustic secretors, if I hold shift, you can see when they're overcharged, they get 30% attack speed. What's nice is even on the mitochondrion itself, it tells you. So it'll overcharge for 15 seconds, and then it looks at what it's connected to and tells you what the benefit will be. Little extra quality of life here, which is fantastic. Also got the flagellum in the back. Now, the other thing you can do is you can take your organelle and put it on another copy of it to upgrade it. So that's going to be a really important thing. And yeah, I do have the ability, I can start with cluster ejectors instead of caustic secretors, but I think I'll go with this. Sure. We'll just do the standard one. That's going to be okay. And where we're going to start? Well, there's a little cut on the leg. If you do the tutorial, you get a fun cutscene of that guy in the main menu dropping a little flask and infecting himself, which is what's going on here. So here I am. Like, visually, this game is stunning. Look at this stuff. And I think that they might have posted some videos about it on the game dev subreddit that I've seen. Anyway, it's fantastic. You see the controls over here. I can hold right click to sort of do a strafe movement, space to dodge, tab to access the editor, which is where we modify our cell. And even this screen is absolutely gorgeous. And then, yeah, we'll just go and move along. So we're in the skin, following along the blood cell, and we're going to have to fight for our survival. We're going to have to kill these other critters that are in here. And, ooh, hello, armor. Excellent. Because I've got 7 hit points. So that's all the hits I can take, but I got an extra temporary armor. I'm also going to be picking up some DNA over here. And we'll see what that does a little bit later. We also get these cores. Cores are basically money. DNA is for these permanent up blocks. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice there was these guys behind me. Oh my god, I'm taking a bunch of damage for nothing. Well, that was really for nothing. Come on, Quill. It's hard to play this and talk. Hee-hee! All right, let me go and blast that guy. There we go. All right, so we've cleared the room. We're gonna get these cores, which is gonna be good for money. And sort of Isaac style, we got a few different ways to go, including the top there, but I think that's kind of a shop, so I'm gonna just wait. I mean, I can always go and come back whenever I want, but I think it'll be a good idea to just wait. You can see the little green circle there. That's my stamina. As we shoot, that gets used up. Thank you for the heart. I really desperately needed that. Holy cow. Is this a thing? Oh. What? What is this? Oh! That's more of the currency that you used to get permanent uplocks between games. Sorry, I've only played, like, basically one game of this, and I haven't cleared the game or anything yet, so I'm still new, but I was just super excited to make this video because right away I knew I was going to love this game. Well, we need some new organelles soon so we can showcase the build system. Go. Oh, these green bits, these are fast travel places. Oh no, there was a heart. Oh, I can't leave yet. I'm hoping that heart's still going to be there. There's an armor heart. Totally missed that, and I desperately need it since I'm terrible at dodging. I got plenty of heals. Okay, I got enough DNA to choose a mutation, so I didn't get a new organelle here, but a new mutation is going to change this. I can get argentic coating, plus 5% damage for each core. Ooh, so for each one of these core, which is currency, I can get some more damage if I don't spend. That's interesting. Starvation reflex, up to 15 damage for each empty stamina container. Right now I only have one stamina container, so it's not very useful because when it's empty I can't shoot anyway, but you can get multiple stamina containers, and that could be useful then. Offensive adaptation, gain a random weapon, or catabolic conversion, 15% chance to spawn a heart after finishing a room. Oh, I actually really like that. I want to show off more weapons, but I love passively getting more hearts because apparently I really need it. Let me go back here. It looks like it's still there. There you go. Get the armor. Yes, thank you. Okay. This top room, this is a treasure room. So what do we got? Axipodium. This is an active ability. I push E to fire it off. Rapidly lash. To lash rapidly nearby enemies. 230 damage per second for 5 seconds is huge. Need some overcharge. Okay, but that's pretty good. Or, oh, I get I don't know how they stack. I get a second entrant mitochondrium, which is what generates the overcharge. I guess I put it there to be able to overcharge the flank ones, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy and I'm gonna slot it. Oh. Well, all right, let's try it. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this one on the edge. So they do start fully charged, which is nice. And so every time I enter a room, I generate 15 seconds overcharge, which is gonna be enough to keep these charged up every room. So I'm gonna have a lot of like alpha strike when we enter a room. It might not be the ideal for a boss, but don't I look pretty now with my little mustache? Here, we'll show off the fast travel. Yeah, you can just hit M if you're not in a room with an enemy and fast travel to another locations. Okay, next here's a boss. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go here, do another side room, and as soon as I enter, I'm gonna go up to something and hit E. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's pretty amazing. Oh, and I'm full health. Oh, and it's another reward spot. What do we get? Ciliate Strike. It's another E to perform a dash attack with overcharge. I think we'll skip that one here. Autophagy. Destroys an organelle, permanently raising your max HP based on its rarity. Oh. So my organelles is, I think, any of these bits. Because I think there's the weapon ones and then the internal ones. But I think they're all organelles. So I could sacrifice one for a bunch of HP, or explosive charge. Another E ability. Based on rarity. Do I want to sacrifice? I mean, it's not going to give me much. But, I mean, 1 extra HP, which is what it is a lot. We're going to go from 7 to 8. Do I sacrifice these? I don't know. I don't think I can. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to pick one of these, but not install it. I'll just recycle it for some DNA. We will get a mutation later that changes the shape of our character, which is going to be super valuable. I'll go to this other shop, or this shop here, which I haven't actually interacted with. So I've got 14 bucks, which is enough for a few things. Metabolic mitochondrium, so this will overcharge after taking a pickup. Stinger Tendril, a fast short-range melee attack. Honestly, I might build myself towards melee if I did this. The Naidu Blast, another weapon, shoots out a melee minion. I do love minion builds. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get the 5 DNA over here because the mutations are really powerful. And that does give me enough. I could still get something, but I don't think I will. So I'm going to pop over here and we're going to fight this boss. And I'm a little bit worried because we kind of only have, you know, the 5 seconds of real lethality here. And I have to get right in the boss's face to do it. Because now my little swingers are done. Oh, but it did charge again. Okay. All right. No, that is a deadly combo. That was, I mean, I took a lot of damage, to be fair. But that did kill him really fast. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these forever. Maybe these would have been a good one to sacrifice. I don't know. All right. So we now are going to get to change the shape of our bacterium. So I'm going to go from this sort of single little bit here. I could go to the Diplo Palisade, which is going to, you can see it's going to duplicate a few more. I'm no longer, that middle slot is now going to be 2 more bilateral spot. So I'm doubling 2 different organelles. There's also the Bacillus transversus, which is a different shape and a different way for things to get linked, but also has built-in plus 15% damage. There's no base plus 15% damage here, but by doubling those, that's actually quite handy. Although you can see the little warning sign here because that rightmost little attacky thing isn't going to be linked to, like this guy here, isn't going to be linked to the mitochondria, so it's not going to be able to charge up. So it's less good for us. The Diplobacillus doubles our cores. Is it literally going to give me go from 15 to 30 cores? You can also skip. I think I'm going to go for this one. All right. There you go. We got a new shape. So that was just from collecting DNA. And then what do we get? On hit, fires 2 perpendicular lasers. When I'm hit? You get hit a lot. Low damage, slams enemies into walls. Attacks have a chance to arc to nearby enemies. I really like this. I don't think it'll work with my melee ones. Tell you what, let's take this lateral emitter and see how that works. On hit. Or maybe it's when my attacks hit. All right, let's give that a try. I have no idea what that does. Oh, we did leave a heart behind over there. Let's go and pick that up. I didn't realize that could be the case. That one's the one I didn't pick up because I was full before. Now we can leave the level. So, there it is. Up, 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 up. Welcome to the Intestines. I'm sure you're thrilled about it. Oh, it looks lovely in here. And we got a very different looking map. We're still gonna have these little side rooms. That's certainly still gonna be a thing. All right, I hit E. Oh, and my E wasn't charged because it wasn't counting as entering a room. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Okay, now my E's charged. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Beat the crap out of them. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, those are my laser beams. Oh, I didn't realize you were still alive. Are we good? Okay, I took way too much damage there. And yes, my E is not charged. Are you? Whoa, you're laser beaming. Rude. And my character is really bad at moving backwards. Your flagella, like the direction that the flagella come out of your body, does affect the movement that they provide. All right, my E's are charged up again. And I want to use these immediately because I think then they'll get a second charge pretty quickly and easily. Oop, yeah, sure, walk right into the projectile. Well, that's how it's done. I'm out of stamina. I got my E back though. There we go. Rip these guys apart. Rip those guys apart. Okay. Got another mutation. Plus, okay, more stamina is good. Dodge invulnerability. So I guess when I spacebar, I get a dodge period, which I didn't realize. Just more max health, or attracts DNA pickups from further. That's convenient. I don't know how much that matters. More max health is really nice, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the stamina because it's gonna keep up our attack rate a lot better. Pick up a heart and a shield, and there's a little treasure room off. Oh, down here. No, stop grabbing me. Yeah, so these things will grab you and slow you down. They're very frustrating, actually. All right. Okay, the arc. I really like the arc tag. It just doesn't really work for us, but creates an orbiting arc that improves attacks passes through. Another stamina. You know, unless I take this and then I drop my little melee ones, they are really good, but I think they're getting me more trouble than I would like. So you know what? I'm gonna take the galvanic infuser. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Do this. I'm gonna move this to the side here, which at least one of them will still get charged. And I'm just gonna put more of my antennas up front, although you overcharge this, and then all these can arc. Yeah, I think I want all 3 of these to have the ability to arc. And then I'll look to get another weapon to replace the side hitters. Fast travel to here. The starter room, I was gonna say, can certainly have more stuff in it. Okay, you can see the electricity and the laser beams. I'm at my own freaking light show over here. Woo! And again, you can turn down the graphics. You can turn down the screen shake as well. I don't think I really showcased that, but these are all things that you have access to in the options. You can also have automatic attack if you don't like to have to hold down the mouse button to attack, which often I'm a fan of. I actually like the auto attacks in a lot of games. Like that's one of the reasons, like Rotato and Vampire Survivors and things like that. But in this game, the manual attack does work really well. Okay. Although there's an organelle you can get that upgrades your attacks to auto attack, which seems redundant if there's an option to just do that, but it causes them to also not use stamina, which is really fantastic. All right, some hearts over here. That's good. Get out of here. This is a shop. I need to have some money. Again, I like to take the DNA every time I get a chance. Although, you know what we should do? Yeah, I should be looking to replace my weapon, and I think I'm gonna take. Ooh, adds piercing. Spawns heart after being overcharged for 40 seconds. Okay. So a few rooms. But no, I'm going to take the oxidator. And I'm going to put it here. Yeah, that really won't do well. You know what? I'm just going to go and get rid of you. I'm sorry, you were very cool, but I think this will be safer for me. I'm going to put these a little bit more centered up. Marked nearby enemies. On hit. Actually, I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of like the look. And okay, so I'm still going to go and get the DNA. And I'm going to also get a healing heart here. All right. So, I guess I don't need to fast travel because I just want to pop out the top of this guy. Here. Okay. So yeah, the acid spew is pretty impressive. It doesn't have a super long range. Maybe I'm suffering by not having the arms. Man, that laser show is pretty cool though. Explode. Dodge out of that. All these things trying to grab me is not helping things. Okay, these things, they can break up and chain. They're actually very freaky. Nope, that's the end of it. Now that's the end of it. Oh, and another DNA up. Okay, starvation reflex. See, the more stamina containers I get, the more this is good. Random weapon. I could actually use a side weapon. When a burning enemy dies, the burn jumps to the closest enemy. Okay, well, we do have the oxidators that burn. What else is this? More HP. I'm gonna get a random weapon. Starolobber. Lobs a delayed cross of lasers. Lasers hurt the player. Sure, let's see what this looks like and then probably replace it because I'll probably hate it. Holy crap! Or maybe I'm keeping it. That is super duper cool. Scary as heck. Ah! Okay, the laser light show's just getting crazier. All right. At this point, I'm just holding that left click and just focusing on dodging my own laser beams more than anything else. You have a second before they become active, so that's nice. Okay, oh, we got a reward room. Whee! What do you got? Capsid flail. So different attacks, circular melee attack. I don't know. Retrofitted SARS-CoV-2 on a chain. Oh man. Vortisum. So attack infuser. 10% chance to create a vortex. Toxic flagella. Leaves a toxic trail. Oh! Okay, this is flagella. This moves me around. Now, my basic flagella has a thrust of 5, so they're faster. But I'm going to take this because I'll be able to merge. What I'm going to do... Anyway, I'll just do a one in the middle, and then this extra one I'm going to go and merge over here. So we're going to go from regular to rare. And in fact, our total movement speed should be okay. And then we're going to poop out some poison? Yeah. Okay. Whee! Look at that! Blip, 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 blip. Okay, let's actually fast travel to here. Don't want to do all these little side rooms before I go to this boss, please and thank you. Oh yes, I forgot about my laser beams already. No, I'm taking the laser beam damage. I think I took some more there too. Oh my god. I think I'm killing myself. Well, okay. Taking the beams of laser death may have been a mistake for me. Probably better for other people who are, somewhat more agile and attentive. I'm not sure I should have done that. But good God, was that ever fun. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got some plasmids. I don't have enough for another level up because I need, 41. 14 plus 27 to raise cap of all pathogens. Yeah. These little upgrades, like you've got all these permanent upgrades you can get for your character and stuff too, so you will get stronger and stronger. And I do have to try these different critters. Brown chitinous tail blocks attacks. Cannot strike. Yeah, I guess this whole part blocks attacks. I'm not gonna be good at that. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to beat it once to, unlock something. I don't know. Got the codex here, so you can see, like, I haven't seen most of these things in it. What's this equip? Maybe some of these things I have seen, but just not equipped. But there's tons of different stuff that you can get. All these different mutations. Different pathogens as well. Oh, wait, this is my historical run. Oh, look at that. You can see my different characters. Oh yeah, this was from the tutorial, I think. And then this is one I got furthest. I got to the stomach. So on our run just now, we got to the intestines. This one I got to the stomach with. This one died in the intestines. And then this one we just did over here. Oh, it's got the seed in there too, so you can repeat it. Ah, and then a daily challenge. Oh, okay. I thought it might give us some more information there. I think it said something about amoeba. I don't have that unlocked, so I don't know how it works. Oxym. Oh no, it's the laser beams! Oh no! Oh, this guy can move. Wait, he doesn't even have flagella. He just boogies. Maybe the flagella is something very specific to the bacterium and not to the amoeba. Okay, I mean, the laser beam is crazy on the starter level. I wonder if there's a way to, like, really plan how it gets deployed. It's interesting that it bounces off the walls. You always want it a little bit more spread out to make it a little easier to hit things. Oh, it looks like it might stop when it hits something, too. Okay, you know what? Honestly... Oh my god, no, we're still taking tons of damage. As I say, honestly, this may have been a good way to learn how to use this thing. Oh, and they're completely different upgrades as well. Grow a new lobe, or grow a new blob with an external slot. First attacked after 3 seconds and no attacking deals 100% more damage. Grow a new blob with an internal slot. Enemy projectile slower, which again might be... Hang on, if I do... Slot's gonna have a maximum of 3 connections. What? I get to choose the shape. Oh my god. I don't know if, like, rear firing, forward firing. Fascinating. Oh, and I'd want to get this. Cores. Oh, question mark. What is a question mark? What is this? Well, armor hearts? There's still a question mark, though. But is this it? Or is there like an inherent secret somewhere? Man, I'm really new to the game, but I already know I'm going to love it. I'm currently very bad at it, but I'm sure I'll get better over time. Well, we probably want another attack. Precise with high kinematic power. Pressurized spicule? Freeze nearby enemies on contact. Should probably by the heart. Oh, that is long. What if it's more of a melee attack? I'm worried about using it. Oh no! I aggro the collector. Yeah. There's like a boss in here. And he's probably going to kill me. I don't know what you get when you. Oh no, this is like a sniper weapon. Oh my god, he did kill me. But we got him low. Actually, he's still taking damage. It's okay, guys. We're ranked 2089th in the world, 86th in the world. Anyway, I think this game is fantastic. So I didn't. How much is it? Hold on. It's ridiculously cheap. I feel like someone's made a mistake. It cost it's 10 Canadian bucks. That's very little. And if you have Brotato, or if you don't, anyway, it doesn't matter. There's a bundle, a Brotogenic bundle, where you can get both Brotato and Pathogenic in it at a discounted price. And if you already had one, it's still a bigger discount. Like, it was cheaper for me to buy Pathogenic by just completing the bundle. I love how Steam does that. They don't punish you for not having had the bundle before. Anyway, I think this game is great. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.